Hi everyone. Today's lesson is Distance Learning Week 2 Monday. Using trigonometric function to find the lengths and angle measures of right triangles. So, it's very important for you to memorize these two right triangles. The top one is 90 degree, 60 degree, 30 degree right triangle. The length of ratio of the length will be 2 to 1 to square root 3. So you need to memorize this right triangle. So we're not going to provide these values of trigonometric function for 30, 60, 90 degree triangle. So given this, well, we don't usually give this one either. So you have to memorize this triangle. And if you need to find trigonometric value related to 30 degree or 60 degree, you should be able to get them like following. So for example, let's say you are trying to figure out 30 degree, sine 30 degree, cosine 30 degree, tangent 30 degree, then you will have to label them as following. One, two, square root 3, 60 degree, 30 degree. Let's say you want to figure out sine 30, cosine 30, tangent 30 degree. I'm assuming these are not available for you. Then 30 degrees here, this is the angle of interest. So opposite side is this side, longest one is hypotenuse, adjacent is here. So when you try to get sine 30 degree, applying SOHCAHTOA, sine should be opposite of hypotenuse. Sine should be opposite of hypotenuse. So it should be 1 over 2. Cosine 30 degree should be A over H. A over H. Square root 30 over 2. Square root 30 over 2 for cosine 30 degree. Tangent 30 degree will be O over A. Tangent 30 degree O over A. 1 over square root 3. 1 over square root 3 as a tangent 30 degree. If you rationalize the denominator by multiplying by square root 3 over square root 3, it will become square root 3 over 3. That's how we got this tangent 30 degree. So if you are interested in 60 degree, then you will have to draw another triangle just like this, but label will be different. If this is 60 degree interested of the angle of interest, this becomes opposite, this becomes adjacent, hypotenuse. You should be able to get these sine 60, cosine 60, tangent 60 values. Same thing, you do need to memorize this 45, 45, 90 triangle along with the length of the sides. So that's gonna be 1, 1, square root of 2. Memorize this triangle and we can ask you all trigonometric function value related to 45 degree. And all those values, you should be able to get it without any reference. Assuming you can figure out all those special triangle trigonometric values, let's move on. First example I want to explain is use a trigonometric function to find the value of x. Round the nearest tenth if necessary. So what's the given information? There's a triangle, right triangle. We gave you angle and there's a length, and we are asking you to find one length of side. So when you deal with such a question, first thing you have to ask is, this is the angle of interest, meaning you can label that as opposite here, hypotenuse here, adjacent here. What are we trying to do? We are trying to find length of this side. So first question you have to answer by yourself is, okay, we are dealing with a 60 degree as a angle of interest. Among sine, cosine, tangent, which trigonometric function should we apply when you try to find length x here? So you have to deal with the so, ka, toa. We do know length here. We know h, hypotenuse. We are looking for length here, which is opposite. Adjacent here in this problem is not our interest. This is not our interest. We don't care about this length. We want to know this length. We do know this length. What does that have to do with anything? Well, that will determine whether we have to use a sine, cosine, or tangent. We do know h. We want to know o. So among sine, cosine, tangent, you have to make a call. Which trigonometric function deals with h and o? O and h. O and h is sine. O and h deals with sine. What does that mean? You can set up sine 60 degree is equal to O over h, O over h, x over 12. Okay, if you understood this setting of the equation, I would say that's really good. That's key point on this problem. So sine 60 degree. One thing you have to be careful, if 60 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree is your angle in right triangle, many cases we will ask you to find exact value, meaning no decimal. So that's where these values of special triangle, trigonometric values for special triangles kicks in. So if you look at it, we are looking for sine 60 degree. So sine 60 degree, you will have to draw a triangle like this, and 60 degrees our angle of interest, and you will have to label opposite, adjacent, hypotenuse. You will need to calculate what is the value of sine 60 degree without referring anything. We already did that work here. So I'm going to just look at sine 60 degree is equal to square root of 3 over 2. So sine 60 degree is square root of 3 over 2 equal to x over 12. If this angle is like 65, 71, 80 degree, if this angle is not 30 degree, 60 degree, 45 degree, then you cannot do following. You can only do this procedure without using calculator if it's only a special angles, which is 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, and multiple of 90 degrees. Okay, so from here you just solve for x. So cross multiplication, 12 times square root of 3 equal to 2 times x. Solve for x, divide by 2, divide by 2, so we get 6 square root of 3 is equal to x. Many cases your teacher will ask, give me exact value. Sometimes you won't be able to use a calculator. That means this is your final answer. Well, in this problem, they said round to the nearest tenth if necessary. So it seems like they want decimal value. So you type that into the calculator, you will get decimal value, which is 10.4. So they said answers this or this. They're taking both of them as a correct answer. Usually, this is the good answer, especially when angle is special angle. Okay, so you should try this by yourself. And as you can see, answer is already there. Next example, very similar to the example we just finished. Buildings. To calculate the height of the building, Joel walked 200 feet from the base of the building and used an inclinometer to measure the angle from his eye to the top of the building. If his eye level is at 6 feet, how tall is the building? So, his height here is 6 feet. So that you will have to include later when you try to calculate the height of the building. 6 feet. Well, until then, you only need to deal with this triangle for now. We are not considering this 6 feet right now. Just think about this right triangle. So it will be something like this if I draw it separately. And that's a length D. This is 76 degrees. This is 200 feet. So if you look at this right triangle, this is exactly same problem as the problem we dealt with previously. We have angle provided here, and this is a right triangle. We want to know this length. We do know this length. So this is angle of interest. So you can label that as here's the opposite, here's a hypotenuse, here's adjacent. You have to make a decision. Dealing with a 76 degree, are we dealing with a sine, cosine, or tangent? We know A, we want to know O. So among 소, 카, 토와, which trigonometry among sine, cosine, tangent deals with O and A, opposite and adjacent, O and A. O and A tangent. What does that mean? You can set up tangent 76 degree is equal to O over A. O over A. D over A is 200. It's super important you understand how we set this up. Why we are using tangent 76 degree, not sine 76 degree, not cosine 76 degree. So if you can set this up, I would say you're halfway there. Okay, this is a 76 degree. What does that mean? This now has nothing to do with a special triangle, because it's not 30 degree, it's not 60 degree, it's not 45 degree, it's a 76 degree. So in a sense, this problem is a little easier for you, because all you have to do is just solve for D, and you have to type into the calculator. So solving for D, I want to get rid of 200 as denominator. So you're going to multiply by 200, multiply by 200 both sides. 200 times tangent 76 degree is equal to D over 200 times 200, which will cancel out each other. All you have to do is type that into the calculator. Then you will get 802. Nope. Let me put into the calculator here. So first thing you have to be careful when you use calculator is make sure your angle mode is degree. Angle mode here, if you look at it, my calculator is degree. You have to check angle mode being degree right here. You don't want to be radian or the other. Angle mode should be degree. So be careful with that. Then all you have to do is just type this thing in. 200 times tangent 70 degree. And I got 802. 802. Now, so that was 802 as a D. Okay, so this answer here, 802, is not correct answer. To calculate the height of the building, walk 200 feet from the base of the building and use an inclinometer to measure the angle from his eye to the top of the building. If his eye level is 6 feet, how tall is the building? Very interesting. Okay, so D is 802. This length from here to here is 802. So to get the height of the building, you have to add 802 plus 6. So the final answer should be 808 feet. That will be the answer. Okay, so you should try this. It made me think maybe there's the same error. So pause it, try this. I will actually try this one as well here just to make sure. Calculate the height of the tree in front of the yard. So there's a tree. $50 feet. So just 62 degree here. Eye level is 6 feet. Okay, this is 6 feet here. 6 feet. That's a 50. Okay, so we're looking for this length as x. 62 degree here, 50 and x. So that's gonna be opposite, hypotenuse, adjacent. So tangent 62 degree is equal to x over 50. So 50 times tangent 62 degree is going to be x. 50 tangent 62 gives you 94. Okay, so this one is good. So that's 94. This length is 94. So you get 94 plus 6 gives you 100. This answer is perfect. Okay, there will be second part of this video continued. So please continue watching the next video.